People are coming. Hello, hello, Andressa, Ju Malaquias. How you doing, girls? See, we are live on YouTube. Yeah.
Hello guys, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. All right. Hey, Marcio, Arthur.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hey, Arthur, how you doing, my friend?
Hello, John. I'm fine.
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, thank you. Let me put just here in the chat the questions.
I'm trying
Oh,
to connect my computer, but I think that I'm with problems here.
oh, no worries. Thank you for your effort to be here. Uh, yeah, here are the questions. Let me just paste in another part. Yeah, my bad here. Where is, here you go. 11, 2. So today we're gonna talk about mindfulness. Uh, by the way, I'm not sure if my pronunciation is correct. I'll go ahead and check. Uh, so let's wait more 1 minute. Let me see. Mindfulness. I think that's correct. All right. So everyone can see the questions, right? Well, we are live on YouTube. So uh, I'm sure that no one here is our first time, but I will follow the scripture. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm John Harrington. I'm gonna be the host today. So Talk and Talk or TNT, it is a platform, a community for you speak Spanish, French, Italian, Mandarin, and English, as we're gonna do now. Uh, yeah, here's a safe place, so everyone here knows that no one gonna correct you, gonna judge you. So just our our goals here is only to talk and make friends and all make connections. So that's it. We are in six. I'm gonna split into groups. All right. So and as you know, guys. Oh, Arthur, nice. Uh, always introduce yourself because this is a good way for you training your English. All right. So, oh, I had another person, Grego. Let me see. Has one more person. All right, before we split. All right. Let me just copy him again. Hey, Grego. Is your first time on TNT?
Hi, John. No, it's not my first time.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Because I did explain them, but okay, if it's not your first time. All right. So I'm gonna split the groups. I'm just copy paste the questions for you. Uh, so here we go. Let me see. More. Where's the breakout room? We are in 7. All right. Two groups of 3. Create. Here we go. All right. Let me delete this one. Mm, okay. Mute. Andressa, is it you is coming now or another person? I don't know. Just to for the background room. So let me recreate. So just let me check. Has Shu and Desa here in the group is the same person? All right. Okay. That's okay. Let me recreate again. Okay. All right. So let this here. So guys, accept the invitation. All right. And I'll bring you back like close than 4 p.m. All right. All right. So here we go. So guys. Okay. No worries, Andres. Yeah. Feel free for just listen. No worries. Uh, all right. So let's start with introduction. I know about you guys. So as I already know, Arthur, please make the honors. Be the first.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Arthur. I'm 35. I'm married. I have a son. Here in Talk and Talks since about 1 year. I'm here improving my English. Try to be better every week and every month. And well, I will try to improve my Spanish too in
Nice.
Talk and Talk. And but in my free time, I really like to watch movies, series. I'm trying to watch series without legends
Mm-hmm.
to train my listening, but it's
Mm-hmm.
very difficult for
Mm-hmm.
me yet. But that's okay. We are here to learn every day.
Yeah. You know what? I need to practice Spanish also, like that's some that this idiom I'm practice on Duolingo, and I
Hmm.
need to make an a point to because I think Spanish is not the agenda is not good for me because I'm not sure, but I need to make an a point and to try to hablar
Uh-huh.
poquito. Very good, very good. All right. Thank you, Arthur and Marcio. Please, my friend, go ahead.
Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, YouTube. I am 30 years old. I was born in countryside, northeast, but I live in countryside of São Paulo. And I'm a musician. I play music instrument since my childhood, more specifically string instrument. But I love play bass, contra. I guess this name,
Mm-hmm.
bass. Yeah. So I'm married. I have a children. In my free time, I really like to sleep well because really important to
Yeah.
me because of my day, really exhausted. I guess the name in my day about the job, about the routine,
Mm-hmm.
and so because it's my free time, I really like to sleep. And what else? Um, I like to drink coffee without sugar because my grandmother
Good.
taught me a lot, fight
Yeah.
me about the sugar really dangerous. I agree
Mm-hmm.
with her.
Yeah, she's
So,
right. Totally right.
y- yeah, what else? Yeah, I ride a bike with my daughter or sometimes alone,
Mm-hmm.
because when I ride my bike with my daughter, really nice because my daughter, your mind is really different about me,
Mm-hmm.
because and she's read books a lot, because this your
Nice.
opinion, yeah, your view or your opinion really different about me because this my daughter fight me about the write books because I don't like to read books. I don't have patience when I read.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it about me. Thank you for
Very
listening, guys.
good. Yeah, a pleasure. And how older is your daughter? Let me just put. You can answer. Just put
She,
uh-huh. I'm listening.
she is 12 years old.
12 years old. Very good. And
Yeah,
she like to ride a bike and to listen and to read a book. Very good.
yeah.
And yeah, very smart. The part of her. I don't know. Maybe one day you should invite her to join us to practice English. It'll be a pleasure to know her. Definitely. Yeah. Happy Father's Day. Yeah. Uh, this uh the anniversary is specific for our country, Brazil, or in general? I'm not sure now.
I think that's is not in general. I think that's in Brazil.
Oh, I see. And is the same with the
So,
Mother's Day? I think so, right? Like
Mm,
more regional. Yeah, very typically from Brazil. But okay, it's just curious. All right, all right. So, Andressa, feel free if you'd like to introduce yourself in the chat, all right? It'd be a pleasure to read. Uh, so about me, I'm Johnny Harton. I'm 28 years old. Um, Let me see. Yeah, I'm pursuing a master's degree in the field of electrical engineering in the specifically energy market about commercialization area, spot price, and yeah, these steps. By the way, I need to write a article today until like next week. And yeah, that's another point. Next Sunday, I will not be here, but another person you're gonna join. Uh, because I gonna public tender, like for it's CNU. I don't know if you already heard about. It will be the next Sunday, and I didn't study too much. I was more exciting in the beginning of the year, but now I just gonna try to do my best. And but that's okay. I'm happy with my job, and just because it is a good opportunity, and I can just pass without try. All right, so that's it, guys. I bring this topic today because it's something that I'm trying to put in my life. Like my psychologist just recommend me, and I was a little um avoid in the beginning because I'm a Christian and maybe they think it's not something, but I just was a mistake because it's not something like Buddhism, I respect if you someone is believing this in these religions, but as a Christian, no has a problem because something very clinical, and this can help you a lot, our mental health. So just take a water. So let's start talk about it. I hope you can enjoy the conversation, guys. And yeah, just one more time, Arthur, happy Father Days, Marcio. Happy Father's Days. For me, not yet. Maybe one day you'll be a pleasure, be a father.
thank you.
So, yeah, very good. Let's start. Question number one. Arthur, the question number one say, how do you define mindfulness and what have you heard about it? About it is benefits in everyday life. Have you ever heard about it or no? So just feel free.
Um, I've heard about it. Uh, it's like the same in concentration and pay attention. I think
Mm-hmm.
mindfulness. Well, I've heard about. Um, I've heard that you have you need to have your moment
Yeah.
that you can concentrate. what you are doing, or stop all the things that you are doing, and concentration in one point,
Mm-hmm.
and to try to do your best with this kind of concentration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe not the I don't know the words in English, but I think it's more kind of, you have to pay it, to focus, and try to forget the another things that are stealing your attention. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
to clear your mind and focus in one point.
Yeah, very, very precisely your definition, and I think is that's it. I just at some point like at least I think you can. I'm not a specialist about this topic, just share a little more. And would say when you because it has a different types of mindfulness uh, and the effect, but the benefits came when you do this consistently, like day by
Mm-hmm.
day, like 10 minutes, 15, and at least I think the idea, because if you live in this crazy world, like very noisy sounds,
Yes,
sometimes we
yes.
don't turn off our minds. So the idea is basically has, for example, a body scanning when you just try to breathe, try to, and then they has in the beginning it's good when you listen some voice like a guide, because at the time you can do it by yourself, but in the beginning, like I'm doing, I put it in YouTube something. It's
Mm-hmm.
good because it has a lot of in English also. You can try listen, can improve your listening, and but has in Portuguese also. And basically you're gonna see your mind, you're gonna wandering, viajar, and we try to not go with her, like just try to focus on, as you said, the concentrate and the presence. You don't need
Mm-hmm.
to fight with your thoughts, but if you notice, just remind to gentle, calm your mind for your body, and this is can help you to observe your thoughts without to include with them, because we are very good to, no, not very good, but we try to define ourselves by our thoughts, and sometimes our thoughts can be can not be very precisely, like can be wrong. So we some that's why some people need to take medicine to help their mental health, and because our mind can, how can I say, enganar, let me see, uh good word,
Yeah, I
to
don't know.
deceive our minds, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it. And yeah, so that's the idea. We not try to react with our emotions instantly, we training to only to
Mm-hmm.
feel a little relaxed, not without stress. Try to breathe in, inhale, exhale. I think the breathing is very important in the process. And the idea, I think the part of this, like you try to take your time, to do in your own time. And this is something that are helping me because I very anxiously guy, like very accelerate thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something that are help me. That's why I bring this up, because I think something that at least you should choose to research a little more after here. And but yeah, anything else, Arthur? Would you like to say?
Yeah, good point. Sometimes we are involved in another day with many things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of activities and a lot of information in our mind. And sometimes we don't have 2 or 5 minutes to stop and concentration in our body or ourselves. So try to breathe try to, oh, okay, stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Well, no
Yeah.
problem. Go. But
Yeah.
sometimes we don't have 5 minutes to do this. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
good point.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't prioritize these things for
Mhm,
ourselves, just a curious point before I go to continue with Marcio. But today I was came into the church and I passed in the supermarket to buy some meat,
mhm.
and my mom, Johnny, go to the feira and buy some temperos. I don't know how to say. Okay, and when I
Spice.
arrived there, spices, right? Okay, and I arrived there, my mom, that I just noticed, where's my wallet? Oh man, and I I feel desperate, and I try to return as quickly as possible in this market. And I when I was in the and Sunday day, Father's Day is very chaotic traffic. I was in the traffic light, and I just remind breath, and I arrived there wasn't in the parking, and I returned to the seller, the guy who passed the steps. Oh, was there? Oh, thank you God. And yeah, so I remind to breathe in this point. That's something that can help. Thank you, Arthur. So just before I continue, Marcio, Andressa said I'm 7 years old here in the chat from Jacareí, but live in São Paulo. She's 18 years old. She's initiant in English. All right, but some problem techniques. She won't be able to participate in beginners listen. No worries. Andressa, feel free if would you like to try with us some days. Not because here, not for initiate. We are always learners, So no, don't be ashamed. But yeah, feel free for just listening. Okay. So, and if you wanna answer the question number one, feel free also, or any another question. Marcio, the question number two. Have you ever? But feel free if you wanna comment the question number one. Okay. So Marcio, have you ever tried meditation or mindfulness exercise? If not, what has held your back for exploring this practice?
Yes, about the mindfulness, yes, I pay attentions and the, how can I say in English,
What?
meditations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
meditation in exercise, because really important meditations in the morning for me because I consider myself a morning person because is
Uh-huh.
and exercise and really necessary in my life, really necessary in
Mm-hmm.
my mind, you know. Yes, because before and how can I say in mindfulness is a practice that involve pay attentions and
Yeah.
present moment for me,
Mm-hmm.
and because this exercise really important and mindfulness.
And how do you practice in your daily routine? So you prefer to do this in the morning or before to go to sleep? And when it was the first time did you when you start to decide to practice? Because a doctor recommend or just by yourself?
So for me, first is ride by bike before work.
Mm-hmm.
Meditations about my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mindfulness really equals with to practice exercise for me. And
Yeah.
before mindfulness, yeah, is first ride by bike when I wake up.
Mm-hmm. I see, I see. All right, all right. Thank you for sharing. Very, very good. Yeah, and as I told you for you guys, I started this like 1 week ago. Maybe I'm going to the second week. Yeah, I just 2 days I didn't uh listen nothing, but I'm past for a dedicated moment in my life, so I need the mindfulness are helped me with the question number 11. So has a dysfunctional thought record. In Portuguese is something like registro de pensamentos disfuncionais, something like that. So this is an activity. The idea it is the DTR, dysfunctional thought record. The idea is you just write down, or as with the practice you can do without write, but in the beginning it's good to write in the paper. Your try to identify your emotions, your feelings, something that feel you uh, uncomfortable, and this is something that mindfulness help, because if you if you use day by day to not to involve with their thoughts, try to just observe more, not to define yourself by your thoughts. This can help this activity, So in my case, I'm just sharing something that are helping with me, because mindfulness complement this functional thought record, identify, because sometimes if you don't know what are happening, uh, if you don't write down, it's difficult to facing the steps. And mindfulness, I think can complement this functional thought record. So, uh, and the idea is help this exercise. So Arthur, have you ever heard about this DTR before, or is your first time?
Um, I think that's my first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was my
Uh,
first time like once a year ago, like, and I never heard this before, so that's why I decided to bring this, because I think mindfulness can really help you with this exercise. So you can research later. The name in Portuguese is Registro de pensamentos disfuncionais, ou registro de pensamentos disfuncionais automático, I'm just saying in Portuguese for if you has curious to looking for later, But feel free I'm sorry to interrupt you.
no, no, that because it's very important. We need to have a good mindness, helpful. I think
Mm-hmm.
saúde mental.
Yeah,
Together with our body, uh, and together with our family too. I think that's very important.
yeah,
So
definitely. Mm-hmm.
nowadays is maybe can be a big problem to the society.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a person that don't have this kind of helpful
Mm-hmm.
uh, mental and body helpful, I think that's is maybe it's a big problem in the future.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So let me ask you, let me see. Yeah, question number three. What are some common perceptions or misconceptions you have you have about mindfulness and meditation? So, like this kind of, yeah, misconception. Feel free for give your
Mhm.
answer.
Well, when I have time to to meditation uh, or pray, I feel like I'm more. I feel like more lively
Mm-hmm.
and more conf uh, confiant. I don't know the name in
Confidence,
English.
maybe. Yeah.
Confidence, because I feel like oh, okay, I stop at a moment, and in this time I try to put my meus pensamentos in order,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
and even when I am praying too, I try to put my pensaments in a kind of priorities scales, and when I stop or when I do this every day or month, I feel like I'm organized in my
Mm-hmm.
mind, so it's not
Yeah.
not confused. I lost the confuse, and I pay more attention in myself.
Great. And thank you for sharing because did you remind me something that I forgot to say? It is these practice in my life are helping me in my spiritual devotional because as you, I also do my prayers and read the Bible. And when I do this before, when I feel relaxed, we not so accelerate, this help me in this process to read the Bible more relaxed, to pray more without hurry, like so. This is another thing are helping me. And as I told in the beginning, I was a little in doubt about this technique because maybe it's something that Christians should do. And I talk with a friend who is Christian and psychologist, and with my psychologist, and they don't know, or is not something they relate with Buddhism. In the Buddhism, they bring this practice of meditation, mindfulness, but the the psychologist, the science just bring this adapt to in a clinical way. Good. So Marcio, let me ask you. Let me see. Yeah, question number four. In a busy day, do you ever find moments to pause and relax? And how do you typically unwind and reduce stress? So you said you like to ride in the morning, right? And
Yeah.
what other moments in your day you pause to relax, to breathe, to take your moment?
To sleep well, you know.
Yeah.
So, but on weekends, I really like to make food,
Mm,
and yes, for me to relax, because I like this moment with my wife,
nice.
and yeah, because we talking about we children, of course, we job, we talking about the future, the goals, the dreams,
Mm-hmm.
any area, So for me, really, how can I say, really, in my mind, it really necessary, really important in my mind, in my life, and to pause and relax this moment, make food because I was born in North East. In North East, there are a lot of spice, you know,
Oh
and
yeah.
they a lot of different spice because there's I like on weekend and just weekend for me. So yeah, to
Mm-hmm.
relax about the make food because when I play music, sometimes I'm yeah stressed about the rhythms, about the song, for example, and because when I don't take the music, I guess this word when I don't take the I don't know the notes, for example, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
English, so I don't reduce my stress. So when I reduce my stress, when I make food, yes, how can I say this word? Uh, I forgot this word in English. Uh,
Guess in Portuguese, yeah.
yeah, yeah, therapy, therapy. I don't know
Uh-huh.
English.
Therapy,
Therapy
yeah.
or
Uh-huh.
therapy. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
nah.
me, yeah, on make the food. Yeah, to relax for me, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it. Reduce my stress.
Great, great. Amazing, yeah. It is very good when you know what kind of things that fulfill you, when you have a pleasure to do. And is another good also when you identify the things that remove your energy, your battery. So that's because you need to balance something, do some stuff that recharge us, and do another stuff that sometimes we need to do tasks that they spend our energy also. Great, great. Thank you, Marcio. So, mm,
Marcio, I have a question for you.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I am very stressful, or happened something in my day that I am very angry about this, and I try to, and I have to play the guitar.
Nice.
Uh, Sometimes
They
I am very stressful, and for me it's a terrible experience because maybe I put my stressful in my kind of play, you know. So I forgot the music, I forgot
Me too.
the accords. Happen.
Yeah.
My question is, happen? Did this problem happen with me or happen with you too?
With me too, because sometimes I forgot the I don't know English notes. I don't know the accords. It's common. It's common when people talk play an instrument. It's common because I have a friend play another instrument and them forget the notas, the accord too. It's common. It's a process. I like
Yeah.
this word. It's a process and practice. Yeah, for me, it's common too. About the forget the ritmos, for example, the
Oh yes.
song. Yeah,
Hmm.
common.
Yes, thank you.
Very great. Marcio, do you have any other question for Arthur?
Sorry
If you has any question for Arthur,
about the music or the.
yeah, just because Arthur make a question for you, if you gonna has a moment, feel free for no feel obligated, no. All right, so uh, Arthur, let me ask you question number uh I find here, but I forgot. Question number 7. How do you currently manage your emotions or stress, and how my mindfulness technique is featuring your existing strategies? So, how do you lead with this emotional like because I'm not sure, but in general, I think women's are better than us men's to lead, with this feelings because since when they starting the teenager, like the body of the girl
Hmm.
started to change earlier than the men in general. I think the general the mother say, oh, nah, already to teach how to use this stuff, because they blood, and this stuff. And for men, don't this don't happen the same, like so. I think women in general they are more open to talk about your feelings with between her, like between in the groups of the women's they speak more openly. I think about more. Oh no, to cry, and in general the men we are changing this. Oh, men can cry also, like it is a taboo that the men don't cry. But I think in general, woman, oh, let's go in the bathroom together, like in a restaurant. So I'm just saying this because I think women in general can manage emotions uh, maybe better than us, but I think only in general. But maybe I I'm not sure about this information, just in my mind. So how do you currently manage this in your life alone?
Uh, Naturally, I'm a patient person. I always prefer to the first step is try to talk, try
Hmm.
to understand, but in the same time, it's confusing. For me, it's very confusing. I can imagine for you both. In the same time that I am patient, I'm a explosive person. So
Yes.
okay, I'm a patient. Okay, well, but when I don't know how to face the problem. Maybe I in Portuguese we can say nós espanamos, né? A pessoa espana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm explosive.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to when I was younger, it wasn't a 50-50 balance.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, I think that's more patience against explosive, because I'm a father now, and
Uh-huh.
I have to talk with my son, and he's very young. And when I face the problem with him, I learned with him every day. So I need to be more patience and to look around, another point of view, and try to understand and explain the problems or the situations. And the techniques like meditation, or I pray more than I meditate, but
Mm-hmm.
for me, almost the same. But I think that's bring to me inside of my mindness, and
Mm-hmm.
oh, I can face myself, like, oh, I think that I did correct that attitude. No, I think that I can. I'm not very good, but if you happen in another time, I can change the way, or try to be more pages. So I think that's it for me.
I see, I see. While you was speaking, I was trying to, the move Inside Out,
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Divertidamente. It has this
Yes.
character, oh, let me
Oh,
see.
Haiva. Yes, the
The
anger.
anger, the guy, bruh. I think everyone has
Yes.
this,
My
this,
son loves him.
really?
My son remember, oh, the Haiva.
Yeah, yeah, it's very good. This kind of move that not only for kids, is very
No.
great for adults, also because we understand a little better how our emotions are inside of us, in our bodies. Great, great. Thank you, Arthur. Amazing. So, Mars, let me see. Mm, the question number 8. If our mind tends to rendering, I forgot to say how to do this now. Wondering when you try to focus, what methods do you use to regain concentration? So, could you see mindfulness helping in this area? So, just to give an example, sometimes I need to concentrate at my job. And sometimes I just, if a fly pass, I just like, some very easily, l- I can lost my focus. So how do you do you uh, do you, how do you lead with this when your mind try to wandering, and you need to regain to focus to concentrate in some specific activity, or yeah.
So when we talked about the concentrate in aura, for example, really complicated, but
Mm-hmm.
I try to concentrate about the pay attention my brain, because my
Uh-huh.
life, because really dangerous about my day. So when I talked about concentration and job, for example,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes really complicated because my job is logistic,
Mm-hmm.
and we talking about the people really hard, you know, and but I concentrate in my life first,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because in because I pay attention to the future, and there are a lot of problem in my life, and so because this I pay attention first to my life, pay attention to my brain and my mind, because how can I say, people,
Mm-hmm.
people really complicated,
Mm-hmm.
including my area, for example, you know. Yeah, I don't know English. Lidar for a
To
people
lead.
really to lead,
Mm-hmm.
and for a people really hard for
Yeah.
me. Yeah, but I really concentrate. I really like concentrate about my life first, and that's it. About
I,
the pay attention about the future. The future really complicated about the, I don't know, medicine, for example.
mm-hmm.
And I don't like it, so I pay attention in my life first. Because I consider myself patience person. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
true, really true about the questions. I consider myself patience. 100%, I don't think so, but 19% I think so, because really important in my life.
And this has something that make me reflect about when you said about future, because it's very common. I suffering a lot when I think about my future, you know. Like I make plans, I try to do the steps, and sometimes, you know, when you're suffering, anticipating about a problem, you know, in the future, but sometimes you just bring for the present in suffering. Sometimes we need to, oh, let me leave this problem for the Johnny's future, you know, like my version of of myself in the future gonna lead with this, but not. I sometimes I just choose suffering, anticipating the situation, and it's curious because when the situation arrive, is not the monster that my brain put in my life, you know, put in my mind. So very interesting when you we don't need to suffering like a lot, anticipating the situations, you know. Yeah. Thank you, Marcio. Oh, hey, buddy. Haha. Very great. Thank you, Arthur, for sharing your son. Very cute. Amazing. So let me see. Yeah. So I like to listen, Arthur, about you, but feel free. About how do you lead with this future problems future, you know, like as Marcio said, do you tend to lead, okay, I'm gonna facing, or sometimes you just your mind create a monster and you feel like discouraged, you know, like because I think we are sometimes masters in anticipate some problems in suffering, you know.
I always create a big monster.
Yeah.
For me, it's I imagine um, the worst thing that will happen, and now and all the time I feel like I'm not the best. I will not do it. I can do it, and I imagine a lot of possibilities
Mm-hmm.
that will happen in the future. But I try to understand, and my wife always says like, "This is true," or "This is this how this thing that you are creating. It's real, or you are creating your mind."
Yeah, try to separate. Very important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, how I don't know. Well, if it's true, it's okay. We can work and to improve this. But if you are only imagine it's not real, why you are afraid of?
Mm-hmm.
Why you are avoiding this? So it's very difficult. But I always create a lot of possibilities that would
Mm-hmm.
not happen. But and it's difficult in can imagine that, okay, I'm good, I will do this, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not afraid of what will happen. No, For
Yeah.
me, it's I have these 2 points.
Yeah, definitely. Thank Arthur for sharing. Yeah, that was very great. Hey guys, welcome back. And yeah, I just bring you because I like to listen you guys. How was the conversation? So, Grego, would you like to start? How was the conversation in your group with Alex and Ju?
It was a good conversation. I really enjoyed, and we had different perceptions about mindfulness and meditation as well. Alex
Mm-hmm.
could share about his perceptions and you as well, and I really liked the conversation.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you for sharing. And Alex, and how about you?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to speak with you. It's a
Oh,
pleasure.
thank you.
It was a pleasure to meet Grego. I was able to discuss the subject and understand that I'm not alone. You know, it's more common
Uh-huh.
than I thought. And Grego, he uses meditation a lot more. It's something that I never tried, but I would like to in the future. As me, Ju use mindfulness,
Mm-hmm.
and I learned that I was doing it all along. I just don't knew the meaning of mindfulness. You know,
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh my god, what this word means, but I was using this already, and it's something that it's helping us to do our jobs and live our lives. It
Definitely.
helps a lot.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah. It's something that I incorporate in my life like once week ago. I'm trying to my psychologist recommend for me, and I think something that's really helpful, no useful for our daily lives, you know. And yeah. Thank you, Alex for sharing. And how about you, Ju? How was for you the topic and how was with the boys, Alex and Grego?
Oh, that was nice. Really, really great, by the way. And speak with Alex and Google was nice. And it's good to see and different point of views of
Mm-hmm.
the same tool, and how they and share and how they doing this in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty amazing to notice and to share knowledge about it. So I really glad to participate in this on this team now on this group. So
Mm-hmm.
it
Amazing.
was nice.
Thank you so much, Ju, for your feedback. Yeah, I appreciate. So, Marcio, would you like to share with the others how was the conversation for you?
Yeah, it was good. When I to practice my English, it was very good. And
Yeah, you're
for
doing
me,
great.
really,
Yeah,
yeah. Thank you.
yeah, perfect. My
This
pleasure.
top this topic is really different. It really
Uh-huh.
hard for me, but I will.
Yeah, for me too. You're not in alone. Okay, and Arthur, would you like to share and just leave your comment about the also this last day of Olympic Games, just a later thing. But yeah, give your feedback.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to be here and to practice my English. Well, this conversation was very different topic, like Marcia said, and like Alex said, I'm not alone too, so that's okay. And for the Olympics, I really like it. I don't watch it all the games that I would
Mm-hmm.
like to, but it was very nice. A very thank you. A very good experience.
Yeah, Father's Day, you know, you.
Yeah, I remember.
I see, I see. All right, guys. Thank you so much for 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 visiting here in this immersion. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, okay? And yeah, thanks so much for your presence, your attention. I love the time here to also, you know, and I hope to see you. So as I told, next Sunday I will not be here because I'm gonna do the public tender, but I gonna return in the another Sunday, not this one, but the other one. In Portuguese, we have this. Não, esse Que vem o outro. In English, they don't use this a lot. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for your presence and yeah, take care. All right. Bye bye, guys. See ya.